We can't sit back on the line and wait for women to do what they want to do.
Well, it's kind of in computer language, we're in need of a software update, and everything evolves.
Yes, it does.
But we see there's a lot of friction in society amongst the Black community itself, and we're all not on the same page. We all don't have an agenda. If you could just speak briefly about your plan for, like you said, you're waiting for the general convention to address the divine nine and kind of lay out a plan of action. What does that look like with us aligning ourselves more so than when we've been in the past with the D9? What does that look like for you?
For me, it's really, and I'll try to keep it short. I will say that it's important that we realize that we have far more in common than we do in difference. And it's a matter of us encouraging one another as organizations and saying that if you're going to go, it's much like we teach now in IMDP with the Book of Ruth, that my family becomes your family.
Mm.
And it should be that we, as especially as Black men, and I'm always proud of what Black women do and recognize their significance in our culture. And I reject, I'm anti-misogynistic.
Mm-hmm.
I really do believe we need to do like our Constitution says, and that's respect womanhood.
Yep.
But I say all of that to say we can't sit back on the line and wait for women to do what they want to do. We
Mm-hmm.
need to be as assertive ourselves and realize that our mates are as empowered to do things, and we may be in different lanes, but we need to be assertive and engage. And we're committing to being there. But that's new. That's your unique approach, generating and crystallizing pathways to careers in STEM. And I'd like to use the term STEAM with two M's,
Okay.
including architecture and medicine as well, because mathematics, science and medicine go together. Biomedicine, translational medicine. That's what I trained to do and have been doing for the last 20 years, more or less as an executive in pharma. But that's an important leap in helping to make sure that we find more men going to medical school now.
Mm.
That's not happening. In 76, it was at a certain percentage, and it's been flat for the last 40 plus years. It's time for us to step up the game. I'm good to say that a lot of Alpha brothers do lead in that way. That's one
Right.
of the things we do. But we are leaders in every arena. So this is about us doing now better, and much like they did in the leaven of self-examination in chapter 7. We need to, like you said, reboot and maybe update our programming. We need to do some both internal and external development,
Yeah.
professional and personal development, and make sure that we are sharing our experiences and encouraging brothers to stay in school, to graduate. You don't need a degree to be successful, but what the degree does is add to the completeness of who you are. That's why you don't go to a B school, not a B school, but one of the paid institutions, and you take just a strict curriculum, your liberal arts, because you're broadening your perspective.